girl T here, back with the Ttime Tuesday vid. Yeah, I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is I am love. We are love because we love ourselves so much. We embody love, and everybody around us mirrors that back to us. That's what I want to discuss in today's video, because SP manifestations are like 90% of what people come into the manifestation community for. And I can say that through rigorous email, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Going through emails, looking at comments, being in the game for on YouTube like 5, maybe 6+ years now. The majority of people are wanting an SP, had an SP, lost an SP, are hoping for an SP, whatever you want to say, are in the SP game. So what I wanted to ask you today, if you are manifesting an SP, or if you're thinking of manifesting an SP, or if you have in the past and you gave it up because you were like, forget this, are you embodying the version of a woman or man who is truly loved? Because when I see people who are truly loved by their partners, they embody peace, security. They are look like when they walk in a room, people say something is different about you, and they say, I love my man, or I love my woman, they treat me right, or whatever. When especially when people have just got into a new relationship and it's very healthy, it's very the two people are aligned, you can tell the difference between Susie from yesterday, single Susie, and loved up Susie, because she has a different energy, a different peace, a different hopefulness, a different relaxation to her. I'm not talking about those relationships where we're chasing their Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, where we're hoping and praying they're not the player anymore, where we're you know, looking for signs that they're cheating on us, etc. I'm talking about those relationships that people are in where they feel healthy, whole, and complete, and they meet their person and they do as well, and they come together in this beautiful synchronicity. So the reason I'm bringing that up is because if you're currently manifesting an SP, or you're in a situationship, or whatever the heck you want to call it, are you embodying that peace, that character of peace, of love, of security, of full, healthy, whole, and completeness in whatever it is you're doing? Because if you're not, you might want to ask yourself, why am I in such a stressed nervous system environment within myself when I'm supposed to be in this loving, happy, healthy relationship with my SP? A lot of times when we are reaching for certain SPs, it's because of our childhood wounds. And that sounds so cliche, but it's true. A lot of times the SP that we are chasing after has things that our caregivers, nurturers, whoever was taking care of us, possessed, that we don't even know we're chasing after. Let's say for example, one of your caregivers took off on you. They abandoned you. You're little. You don't know the difference of your parents staying or going. You just know when mom took off on you, your mom didn't love you. It was all because of something you did, and you have to earn that love. You might see her intermittently, or maybe she took off and she never came back. Now you have this wound in you. I am abandoned. The people I love abandoned me. Because you're like 5, 6 years old. You don't know that mom had a bunch of health issues going on. I'm not excusing her behavior, but I'm saying mom had a bunch of health issues going on. Her mom left her. She's following her previous relationship example of her mom leaving her. When things get stressful, she takes off, and now she's put that on you. Fast forward to you're going for your SP. You and your SP are in that first example I said, you're healthy, you're loved up for the first couple weeks, and then all of a sudden they start doing things. They start coming home from work later, and you're like, oh, they're gonna leave me. They start saying things to you that you code through your lens of perception that you're abandoned, things that mean you're going to get abandoned. You start seeing little clues and evidence in your 3D that they're going to take off on you, and lo and behold, they take off on you. This is what if not all of us do when we first start consciously manifesting. We live through the lens of whatever we were given previously from whoever cared for us, or whatever examples we held as young children, and we carry those into our relationships, whether it's platonic, romantic, co-workers, etc. We have all these little wounds per se that we carry around, and we see through those lenses of the wound. So we look for information to support how we feel about ourselves, like we're abandoned, we're not chosen, we're not top pick, love's hard for us, people leave us, whatever situation is stuck in our nervous system. When we start to learn how to chill out our nervous system and reprogram our nervous system. I hate the word reprogram, because when we choose different ends for what we're going towards, when we start telling our nervous system it's safe for us, it's safe for us to think that this person's going to stay. We are worthy of love. We are worthy for this person to stay in our 3D environment. We are worthy to get that healthy whole relationship. When you do that over and over enough, your subconscious is going to click on to the fact that the old Susie is not the new Susie, and the new Susie says that she's healthy enough to have a good relationship where the person stays. The new Susie says that even though her mom left her at 5 years old, that is in no reflection of Susie's worth and value and love, and she gets to have the love she wants even if her mom leaves her 10 times over, because Susie feels like she's worthy of love. Susie feels like she gets to be chosen. Susie feels like she gets to have the relationship of her dreams because Susie says so. And nervous system, you don't have to be overreacting here. It's safe for us to love that person. It's safe for us to have healthy relationship. It's safe for us to feel like our partner can go out and stay 10 minutes longer at work, and that has no reflection that they're going to leave us. It just means that something was going on at work that took away their attention a little bit longer. Oh, they text us when they're late. That's a beautiful end to Susie's quote unquote abandonment wound. Do you see what I'm doing there? We're retraining our nervous system to feel safe again, to be in a relationship that in the past we've deemed as unsafe or unhealthy because of looking through the lens of an abandonment, not chosen, not wanted, whatever wound. We're retraining ourselves to be a different version of ourselves, to live in a place where it is okay to accept things that we weren't previously comfortable accepting, because we identify through your I am, your affirmations, what have you, with a version of us that gets the SP, that gets the things that we want, because it's safe for us to do so. That's why when people ask me these simplistic questions about manifestation, it's not always that simple. Manifestation in itself is simple, but it's not always that simple to just know you for 5 minutes, and maybe you have a huge wound you carry around from youth with your mother doing XYZ or your father doing XYZ, and now you are living in that reality where everybody else does XYZ, and that's what's stopping you from letting your manifestations in. That's why it's always good, if you are carrying heavy burdens with you, to maybe talk to somebody else. It doesn't have to be me, but maybe a manifestation coach, and it's very simple in the sense that we can tell you where your focus has been this whole time and how to redirect it onto a new focus. If you want to do it on your own, so be it, but maybe trace back, look at different areas of your life and see what themes have been coming up. If it's abandonment, then maybe you need to shift to a new reality where abandonment doesn't exist. You're never abandoned. It's never been a thing. It's safe for you to feel safe. It's safe for you to feel loved. It's safe for you to expect people to stick around for you. Or if you always see scenarios where you're not chosen, who didn't choose you first? What did that make you feel? Go from there. I'm going to now identify with a person who's chosen. A person who's chosen isn't looking for clues on Facebook or any other social platform for why their person's not picking them and picking somebody else. A person who feels chosen is not looking for reasons why that person gets to be chosen and they're not. That's just another form of not feeling chosen. Typically, what I see through coaching clients is that when you have a certain belief system, it will bleed through to every area of your life. And sometimes when you can't identify that yourself, it takes a third party to come in and help you identify where you've been focusing your attention. And this isn't a ploy to get you to coach with me. I could care less whether you coach with me or not. I actually would prefer you don't, and you do it on your own and you come back and say, I heard what you said and it's helping me shift my focus to somewhere else. But I'm just saying that whatever way, shape, or form you choose to figure out where your energy's been focused, do it. Take the few minutes to see where you've been focusing your attention. I know that it's tempting to go and vent to everybody and their uncle about how unfair reality is, but don't you want to just have the reality that you choose, to lead by example, to show everybody else, look, I've shifted my energy and attention, and look at how beautiful my reality is showing up for me. Some of you will say, well, what if my friends think I'm crazy or delulu, that I'm telling them I'm going to have my SP, I'm going to have the money, etc. Here's a quick solution. Stop telling those people, because those people are coming from a 3D conscious awareness. A lot of people aren't awake or conscious that you can change your reality based on where you put your attention. So maybe share it with people that are aligned to you in conscious manifestation, or maybe just talk it over with yourself and trust in yourself enough to be able to choose the right direction that your attention and energy and awareness goes, until you meet up with a squad who is aligned to what it is that you're doing. You don't want to be sharing it with everybody, because then it brings in more judgment, more 3D advice. My thing is always, I don't really take advice from people that I wouldn't want to swap lives with. Because why am I trying to up level with you if you're miserable in your own life? What advice are you going to give me that's going to help me when you aren't helping yourself? And that's not a snobby attitude or elitist attitude. It's just an attitude that says, I love myself enough to put the trust and belief in myself, knowing that I can choose and pick where my focus, energy, and attention goes. And it's always going to go on something that serves me and lead me forward in my journey and my path to being the best version of tea time that I can. Y'all know that you can ask me any questions you want under the video, or you can email me for coaching, and you know how to get a hold of me. So if y'all have questions or comments, you know what to do. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourself. Have a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Bye.